All right.
Oh, we wasn't live. I did not know.
No, it's okay. I just got it going.
I didn't
It's
see the
fine.
red light.
Hello.
I didn't see
There
the
it
red
is.
light.
Now we good. Hello, beautiful people. We back again. Tell someone, tell your friends, baby. The Angela Shea Show is back, and I actually have a camera again. Look at that. I mean, to be fair, I always had a camera. I just didn't have my space set up for me to be on camera, so there was that. But we here. I'm excited, and we here to talk about this little episode. I'm glad I get to come back on a clean episode, nice and easy, nothing too crazy. The things that happened today, I am okay with, although I don't agree with how they transpired in today's episode. But how y'all doing?
I am blessed.
I'm
I
good.
finally get a break from the room of the balls.
He said a break. Abby, how you?
Child, bless it.
You okay?
All right. Well, as y'all know, we normally do have two other panel members with us. However, if they happen to join us today and pop in, and they will do so, we have our rotating panel, and we all come when we are available. We all have lives, honey, and we have going on. But we're going to get right on up into it. We coming into this week right off of the Rusical from last week, in which we said goodbye to Mystication Forgot. Was anybody particularly sad to see her go?
No.
Not really, but I didn't hate her. I liked her. She was cute. Her runways were getting better.
Mm-hmm. They sent her out on a good note. They sent her look trajectory just went up.
That fabric was horrible, but I didn't like that fabric.
It wasn't my favorite, but she didn't look bad. Like she wasn't ugly.
The concept was cute. I like the whole thing with her hair. It was cute.
I loved her from the scalp up, fab.
Mm-hmm. And she took it off in the lip sync. That was cute. Mm-hmm. That was well done.
Here, because I wasn't here for that one. I'm gonna say this about that lip sync. Mm-hmm. Okay, Corey did win that lip sync, but Acacia, you would have stayed if you hadn't took them shoes off. Possibly. Oh, she took her shoes off right after Corey's. That's why she went home. Corey's wig fell off.
And it was lopsided when she put it back on.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm kind of glad they kind of getting away from sending girls home for wigs coming off, because that does happen in real life. And if it happens in a way that okay, here's the thing. If it happens in the first 30 seconds of the song, no ma'am. But if it happens in the back on the last 40 seconds of the song and you've been bucking, keep in mind, Corey had already did, I won't call it a dip, but she had laid down on the ground already. She had did her little, we'll call it a duck walk, but it was, she hopped around. That's a goose walk. A goose. Yeah, I mean, she definitely too big to be a duck, child. And then we got to what? She did what, six of those heel kicks, 6 full heel kicks, and then dropping to a split before the wig came off. I'll give her that. I'll give you that one. Now, had you walked out there and did one stunt and that wig came off, go home. Go home. But we got a couple stunts in, so I'll take it. But we're going to move on through it. Shout out to the people on that one. Hold on. Let me pull up these pictures, Lord. See if I can find it, because we done.
Bye, humbug.
Y'all gonna be mad at me today because I'm gonna defend somebody and y'all gonna be like, what's going on?
I'm here for I want to hear who that is, because I might defend somebody too.
I'm not defending nobody for nothing. All the dresses was ugly. Thank you and good night.
I think one person.
A lot of dresses.
Yes, there was one person for me that just did not not that they didn't. I personally think that somebody would have done better if they were casted differently. I wholeheartedly believe if you had brought Corey King with the person who stole her personality to the show. We watched. Look, for those of us who watch Slice of Drag, we know.
I tried. I couldn't get.
It's hard to start, but that's. Do you understand now when we say that Corey King is that Plain Jane is who Corey King really is?
Here's the thing. I cannot be in a room with people like a Corey King or a Jules Sparkles. I will literally want to punch them in the face. I'm not kidding.
The thing is, both of them are doing it for television. Like Corey flat out admitted that whole fight that they did last week, about the part
About
and the
the
role
role,
they were going back and forth with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, they said they was just playing it for camera. They said they walked away from that moment and said, "Girl, we ate that." Yeah, they didn't give it. Like Jules is there.
No, she should have fought for real for that role because I wouldn't have been a monkey.
Thank you. I would have not been nobody's monkey. I'm sorry.
See, here's my problem with that one. I don't like it for the national television aspect, but for the actual theater aspect, everybody has to play a role, and that is still a role. Even if you do the Wiz, or the Wizard of Oz at a black school, one of us gonna have to play the role. However, when we on national. Also, Corey King, you watched Chasing LA, because I heard your however commas a couple times today. But if it was an all black cast, somebody would have to be the flying monkey. But for national television, yeah, girl, no. No.
The Wiz. Okay, going back to the flying monkey thing, and in the productions recently that I know of, the Wiz Live and the one that was just on Broadway, they do not call them monkeys. They call them winged warriors.
They changed it
They changed the name. So I would have loved if Drag Race changed the name. If you had changed the name, I would have been fine with it. But I'm not playing no monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the name is changed, they still fly monkey. So it like I don't.
But I get why
it's the same character. Like
it's the same character, but
on the ground like this, you would have been a flying.
I didn't like it.
I don't know.
I understand.
I guess
I understand, but listen. You are a self-respecting black man, Corey.
We already know.
So how we immediately was offended on his behalf, he was not, because he's not into. Just like there's no kinship with the black people, even in this challenge, and the 3 black people got stuck.
Dog, that pissed me off.
No kinship between the black people on the cast. There's a reason for that.
Who Jamar that part? She was confusing.
Was really suspicious.
So
it's been suspicious for the last 2 weeks, Jamar, because they were spouting bullshit last week. For them to tell on your nerve, oh well, you didn't pick it up in the practice. Who the fuck cares what she did in the practice?
There's been
what
plenty
the hell
of
that
girls,
got to do with anything?
But the thing is, there's been plenty of girls who've been praised for struggling in practice, being horrible in practice, and getting it right on stage, and they got praised for it. But y'all use it as a. But the thing is, when somebody shows up and it's just that girl, and they don't really have somewhere to shake them, you have to create it. You have to create a little weakness for this lady, otherwise she's gonna become unlikable. And I hate to say it like that.
No, that dog ain't gonna hunt. Nope.
But
this week,
because them white twins ain't gonna like her regardless, because they have their little look queens who are not as talented as they think they are in other arenas, and they think because they can put on a rag or put an outfit together and 2-step down that walkway, that's the end all be all. But I'm talking about all of them at this point, because it do take charisma, nerve, and talent, bitch. You just can't put on an outfit and you got the personality of a paper bag and think that's gonna run. That's not how that works.
Agreed. Now see, I'm with Jamar on this one. I really think they're trying to avoid a Bob the Drag Queen edit. Where Bob the Drag Queen swept Bob the Drag Queen swept her season. Keep in mind, Bob the Drag Queen season was over by this point. It was done. It was a wrap. Like, we were wrapped up. Like, the winner was announced this week in terms of seasoning. How like the season ran. It was that short. But when I say Bob cleared the whole season, it was like we got to the end and like you couldn't have crowned Naomi. You couldn't have crowned Kim. Like, it was just a clear, and I think
it was clear when Bob showed up in that white one-arm jumpsuit and was swimming on top of the damn table, it was over. At
Right.
that point, them girls knew they had fucked up. It was over at that point. So I
Yeah.
listen.
The personality.
But that's the thing with Anya. And the thing is, sure, and to your point, Kiss My Cheeks, this week did end up being her weak point. However, last time they had a design challenge, she was in the top, not because the garment was best constructed, but because she sold it so well that
giving ballroom.
They asked for opulence, and she was the only person who walked opulence.
Mama was giving you ballroom.
And was. So I think they were.
And
they were
I'm
worried.
gonna make another assumption. I don't think she should have been in the bottom this week either. I know she was safe and she was close. I don't think she should have been in the bottom.
I can't be with you on that. I'm sorry.
She deserves her spot today.
That's fine.
I love you.
And that's fine. I would have swapped her with Lana Del Rey looking like she was looking on the runway. Or I would have, or Susie too, because I didn't like Susie looking
Susie
like.
could have been there.
Susie looked a hot ass mess.
We will get there, child. I have pictures. Don't worry. Because baby, we open this episode. Well, child, they open this episode with the legendary reading challenge, child. And you know what?
I feel like they gave it to Susie because I think they edited Anya's reads.
I mean, here's the thing: you can always tell who's gonna win. The winner always has the most reads. Here's what I think happened. I think they have gotten tired of people being mad at these girls for not being able to read, so they only put the funny ones on the screen because there were some good ones.
No, because Ariette got up there and all her shit was trash.
Well, that's because all of hers were probably terrible. All of them were probably terrible. But she said multiple times she's not funny.
Well, we know that.
She look queen.
Oh, this was not funny, girl. Not even funny looking. Baby, everybody read you to the ground. Lexi, well, you got one joke in there, girl.
I'll give it a B. The reading challenge wasn't bad. This
it wasn't terrible. It wasn't.
It was cute. It was a B. Maybe a B minus.
A B minus. A B minus.
I'm sorry. I just find Lana so cute. I'm sorry. She's just cute.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No, Jules had a good one for me. Jules, when she said, you know, I really say there's no I in team. However, there is a D in Lydia, and it's Corey's.
That gagged me. The gag is that's
how I also knew
that we took a long walk to get there, but when we finally got there and the light bulb went off, everybody was like, "Listen, bitch, why would you?"
I wouldn't say that the reading challenge was lackluster. It wasn't the best or it wasn't the worst. It was a B.
It was cute. It was okay.
It wasn't bad.
It was decent.
This bitch and this ice cup.
Thank you for
I'm
branding.
so sick of it. He trying to brand himself. I don't know. He trying to get a deal with Stanley or what, but this is not the correct answer.
He not Tyler. I need a Stanley Cup. I want a Tyler.
I have learned some things about Corey's drag that makes me look at it through a different lens, and I think I appreciate it differently. But we'll get there.
Okay.
Okay, bitch.
Still, I don't care what lens you put on it: a rose lens, a green lens, a pink lens, a yellow lens. It's not good. Whatever lens, a clear lens, no lens. Double lens, bifocals, trifocals.
I'll get there a little more, especially when we get to her face. It more so helps me understand her eye makeup. And I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. Susie, you actually were kind of funny here. I appreciated these reads. These reads were good.
That was cute.
Baby, when she got two people at one time, what was it? She told
on your nerve.
Anya, your face is so angry and dragged. Your face looks how Rosa Parks felt about Lana's Snatch Game.
Yeah,
I like that one.
I didn't find but that was just me.
Huh?
I don't know. I enjoyed it. I try not to
too long to get to the point. I was like, okay, this sounds like a speech, not a read.
Stop it. What you eating? That's what I want to know. What you over here munching?
From that dude buy chocolate off of TikTok.
Oh, it's Dunkin's.
It is Dunkin's.
Dunkin's
not actually her sponsor, but she wanted to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would like a lifetime supply of the pineapple, lemon, mango. What is it? Refresher drink. That is my go-to at Dunkin'. It's not the coffee.
This challenge was cute though.
Yeah, so they
I
had a
didn't
reading
like it.
challenge. It was okay. We get into the main
Let's
challenge.
talk about the fact that Lydia,
Hey, Bernie Raves.
you didn't pick the nigga you fucking. You didn't
Oh wait,
pick
hold on.
him?
I got you. Hold on. I got you.
I wouldn't either.
I got you.
I don't
Hold
mix
on.
work-
Oh,
I don't
I
mix
got you.
work
Don't
and
worry.
play either,
We gonna
Lydia.
get there.
I don't mix work and play.
So they got this cat. They got to make these clothes. They got to split
Well, I was
off.
gonna make a joke, but
you got
I'll
Punch
say it off
Grunge.
air.
Lord, Punch Grunge Flappers. The next one is Betsy's Prom, and the other one is Prenup. Now, Susie 2, you won the reading challenge. Great. You got to pick the first person. You pick Butthole. Now, Lydia, daughter, friend, forehead brows. Hey, come here. Was you in your head not really just thinking about your relationship in this moment? Like, was it so fresh that you really kind of didn't even think about it like that? Because it kind of gave you was like, yeah, I see Corey over there, but it everybody was annoyed with Corey not giving a shit no more.
No.
Because Corey was pissed.
Dave, I'm a ditzy airhead. How you forget? You just let that nigga bend you over several hours before. How do you forget
before?
Right. That? Like you was just teabagging this nigga a few minutes ago in the corner.
Other way around.
On your 15 Shut up. What do you mean?
Shut up. Shut up.
What do you mean? You forgot, and then you looking dumb in the face, and then this is how I know the rest of the cast don't give no fucks about him or Corey, because even though everybody else was stunned, he didn't pick Corey. Nobody else picked Corey.
Nobody else did.
Nobody else had. Well, let me just try and make it easier or nothing. Even though Lexi's stupid ass talk about, I'm looking at myself. I don't look like Corey.
That was funny. That was funny. But here's the thing.
But then you knew what the issue was, and then you turned around and still picked somebody else. Nobody picked that boy.
Well, to be fair, because
ain't no to be fair.
Because she picked Lexi, and then Susie was like, so you didn't pick your boyfriend? And Lydia was like, oh, fuck. And it's like, But I appreciated that other people didn't go fix it, because then you had Lexi pick, the person she's getting real close to. Her and Sam have this really good friendship going throughout the storyline. They get really close. Then you got Sam, who picked her drag family, who's Jewel Sparkles. Made sense. Cool, great.
Well, they're drag family?
Yeah, so Sam is Trinity the Tuck's drag daughter directly.
Mm-hmm.
Jules, so Trinity also has another drag daughter named Chantel Sparkles. Chantel's drag daughter is Jules. So technically, Sam
Trinity is her
Jules'
grandmama.
Trinity is Jules' grandmother and Sam's mother.
Okay.
Which makes Sam Jules' aunt, technically.
Which says that only Sam is the real relative, because you see the Trinity the Tuck stamp on her.
Oh, but you do. But here's the thing: what it is Chantel is such a different drag queen than Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you see Chantel and Jules next to each other, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. If you see Chantel and Trinity next to each other, you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. This is your daughter who went to do a little different than you, but it's still your child. And so like it makes sense. But like Sam is like, that's her mama. Like that's her mama. Down to wearing the same dress that her mama wore with the same hair color last week. But the people got paired off. On the Punk Flappers, you had Susie, Jules, and Lydia. For the prenup, you had Arietti, Lexi Love, and Sam Starr. And then for the prom, you had King High School. Featuring
it looking racial up in here.
I screamed.
What school do y'all go to? Martin Luther King.
Wait, I hollered because, and you want to know why Corey was sitting there looking crazy? Because Corey not from the inner city, so Corey didn't have no King High School.
He don't get it.
He didn't get it.
Cause you saw both Anya and Lana
got the joke.
Cause we all know every inner city got a King High School and it's rough.
Oh, New York have probably 3-4 Martin Luther King High Schools.
And I promise you they all probably rough.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was not king. I'm from Detroit. I was not king rough. I was not king tough. No, ma'am. I was DSA achieving. I wasn't going to no. But shout out to the people who went to King. Don't beat my ass. Thank you.
Also, whatever Martin Luther King Boulevard there is, don't go down there at night.
Don't. Period.
There is one in Brooklyn too. Don't go. You are not even wrong.
Wait, what's crazy?
Wherever.
Do not go on Martin Luther King Boulevard after night. Detroit, Cleveland. It don't. If it's a chocolate city,
North Carolina,
don't go.
South Carolina, Boston.
Don't go.
Well, Corey King.
Don't do it to yourself.
What? Corey don't have to worry about it. Corey live in Boston. Corey don't know nothing about that. And what's real crazy, they talk about the Brewster Projects all the time. The Detroit Brewster Projects is on Martin Luther King Boulevard.
My God. That's
why I really hollered. I was like, "Oh, y'all really playing this up today." Right. Which I'm still mad that they didn't catch that joke.
When she said it's not Rosa Parks.
She said not Rosa Parks.
Wait, wasn't that Jules?
Yeah, Jules said that.
Said not Rosa Parks.
Not Rosa Parks. Jules got it too.
I appreciate Jules.
Okay,
thank you. Okay. Hey, Jules, thank you for being like cultured, in tune with American culture.
Latin girl. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But yeah, so that was this. I didn't take pictures from while they were working on their outfits because nothing happened.
Except Anya walking around like she ain't got shit to do.
It was lightweight entertaining. It was lighthearted. It was nice.
I still don't understand why Lexi was crying.
I think she was just overwhelmed.
Always, but you know what?
Oh, she explained it.
Didn't she say in the mirror moments that she had just started? She's hormonal. Maybe she had just started.
I was about to say that. You know what? I didn't want to say it because we don't have any trans representation here, but I've been around trans women and men that happens to them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
One of my best friends is a trans man. Then he would start crying out of nowhere. It's the hormones. It's it's the medication. I wanted to say that, but we didn't have trans representation.
But she said it.
Yeah,
she said it. Like, what you mean? She flat out said it.
I forgot that she did.
She explicitly said it. She was like, "Girl, these hormones be having my emotions." Yeah.
I didn't want to say it without any
speak for other people. No, that's fair.
Yeah,
no, Lexi flat out said it. Girl, these hormones be having my emotions all over the place.
Me being around girls, they do that.
And if you in a situation, you in a competition like this,
it's a lot.
You make clothes on a regular, you make your own outfits, you trying to impress the judges. You have not really impressed the judges since the first day. I would be stressed out too. And the thing is, you're not doing bad, Lexi. Like, you're doing very well, but just not hearing nothing from them because we think she's doing fab. But for her there, she's not hearing any of this.
Y'all think she's doing fab.
Because we pray, I think she's doing great in the competition.
I'll be honest, she could have been safe today too. I don't think she was.
What?
Safe.
What the fuck?
Love that.
She should have won. Oh, okay.
No.
I appreciate that this runway brings in people's people's individual styles and tastes, because I think we all like different stuff here.
She would have been in my top if her hair was a different color. I didn't like the rainbow hair.
I like the hair because it reminded me of Betsy. What's her name?
It was Betsy Johnson. It was
Yes.
Betsy down.
I mean, I'll say I didn't like. I almost liked the entire garment until I saw something. I'll mention.
We'll get there. I probably have a picture.
So we're
gonna move on.
Rupauls look good this week.
We're gonna move on to the runway.
Okay, Ru, come on, here, real
bathing suit.
It looked like a swimsuit and a cover up.
It did, and it looked good.
Is.
It looked good.
I don't like
it. Looked great.
I
like it for something
but
else.
He is giving Betsy, so I'll let it go. It's giving Betsy.
Really?
I wonder if these are all. I wonder if all the judges have Betsy Johnson like pieces on.
Can I say something and y'all don't think I'm super rude? Okay. I love Michelle. I really do. I feel like the star in between her breasts, it looks weird now that her boobs aren't as big.
I agree.
The what?
Like
her tattoo, her star tattoo.
I did.
I
was looking at it and it made her, it kind of made her, I don't know, maybe it made them look uneven or something was going on. It just looked weird. It just looked like the placement looks.
So what it is I feel like when she got the tattoo, It was tattooed on her raised titties. And now that there's nothing in there, you can see
it's droopy or something.
What the imperfections in her skin might have been at the time of. Granted, it's however long ago old, but you can see the whatever.
And normally I don't pay no attention to it, but because it was so prominent, because it was a open jacket, and all you saw was a portion of her boobs and the tattoo looks huge now. It didn't used to look that big, but because of course she has reduced breast tissue, so now you see. I don't know. It just.
Yeah, no, it definitely went better with the big titties.
I absolutely loved her hair and her baby doll hair slicked down and a little curlicue on top of her forehead. I thought that was super cute. I don't. Carson gonna be Carson. He gonna sparkly touch.
He's part of the cast.
He's just gay. He's just gay. Very gay.
He's gonna give me Liberace sparkly tuxedo jacket every single time.
Every time.
I'm okay with that.
It's not like he don't come looking bad. He just don't come looking exciting.
Yeah.
He said that's not his job. His job is to be the straight man. I can't believe I said that about Carson.
I mean, he kind of is.
He's just there so he don't get fined.
I mean, it's probably an easy job, right?
Where was TS at?
Booked and busy. Booked and busy.
She did next week.
She flat out said when she was at Roscoe, she said, "Girl, the reason I don't be there more often is because I have bookings.
She got other obligations.
She said, so I can't. She's like, I can't be What did she say? I can't be at as many as they want me to be at. Which you know what?
If they could, they would have her all the time.
Well, no, if they could, yes, but they can't. I'm sure they can't afford to cover the booking fees that she would be missing for a few hours. So I get it. I would love to see her more often, but get your money, Maddie. Get your money.
You know what? Probably the same for Law as well.
Oh,
absolutely.
Well, this was also the first time Law wasn't a celebrity guest judge.
Yeah,
this was the first time they put him in that third seat.
So it's like 5 of them. That's the guest. That's the rotating.
Law would have to come back again to be considered a rotating judge.
I need Law and TS on the same.
Because the way how they introduced him, it made it seem like he was like a Carson or a Ross. That episode,
it might be, but that was the very first and only time he's ever come in like that.
I feel like that was an episode they wanted Maddie and couldn't get her, so they asked Law if he.
I think they were. I think they were screen testing Law to see how he would work. Wait, pause. Hold on.
Have you seen Law's TikToks with that old lady, that famous old white lady?
Wait, how is that problematic?
Hold on, wait. Now here's where I'll give you this. Does TS say some stuff that is not politically exciting or things that make the people who look like this fans of Drag Race happy? Yes. Are the people of World of Wonder very aware of exactly who she is, who she was, and who she gonna be for the rest of her life, forever and a day? Yes. And do they bring her back specifically for that reason? Yeah. Keep in mind, RuPaul's Drag Race is now all about branding. You can't tell me there's another person who's branded themselves on the internet better, who look like in our community. Skip look like this in our community. The Rainbow Coalition Alliance, there's no one in the world who has branded themselves better than her, except maybe RuPaul. At the end of the day, Maddie is literally the quintessential of what you should aspire to if you come into work on that show. Because she's proven you can be on the internet and say what you want to say and have an opinion and sometimes be strong about it and still
I feel
make
like
it.
Maddie was on Logo World of Wonder
And was
before RuPaul and them showed up doing those. Hey, wait a minute, bitch.
Yeah, Maddie.
How about my call? Whatever she was doing.
She used to talk crazy, like little commercial spots they used to do with T.S. Madison. So they have long known and seen the value in T.S. Madison. So
I think they waited till I think they let her cook. I think they waited and they let her cook until she was such a name. When they brought her on, it was like bringing a force. Because they could have had her long before.
I like Law more on this than I do on legendary, to be honest.
I prefer Law as a rotating judge than when he's the celebrity guest judge.
I would like Law to do a couple of episodes of a Project Runway. Or please.
Yes.
Bring Law back
Project Runway girls up.
Bring Law back for all the balls.
Project Runway coming back, right?
Huh? Yeah, it's supposed. I don't know when though.
It's coming back. I don't know when. But what I think to happen is the show that Heidi Klum and what's the man name?
Tim
and Tim Gunn were doing that was like Project Runway Sexy Your Older Brother. That show that they was doing that was on Amazon.
Yeah, I never finished that one though.
I finished all the seasons.
Okay, Bernie, this I can respect. I can respect that. You just not rocking with her like that because some stuff. That's fair. Maddie has said some stuff that I can understand why somebody. It says, I like Madison. I think she's a great judge, but I don't like the comments that she's been making regarding a lot of minority communities. That's it. She can stay on, but I don't go up for her anymore. You know what? That's completely fair.
What she say?
Right.
I mean, she come out the side.
She's not the only one, but I get what she means.
Yeah, like Maddie, we're not gonna say that like Maddie ain't came out the side of her neck a few times.
Funky. Hey Tracy, boo boo, I love me some
Tracy.
Tracy.
All right. We're gonna get into it.
Tens, bitch.
First category.
Listen.
Yes, first category is punk grunge flapper. Starting with Jewel Sparkles.
She ate. Listen, she was giving me very much Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas with them colors.
Okay, I do see that color story.
I thought you said she's like a bobblehead. She's like real skinny with a okay.
No. She was giving what Susie Boot needed to give with the hair and the makeup.
Lord.
What Susie thought she was getting.
Okay, so this is another one of those situations. I just want a titty.
I
don't need a big one. Baby, you can have an A cut. I just need a cutlet. Just something. Like you are a skinny, flat chest boy.
But with this one, I didn't even notice she didn't have a titty. So you just said it.
This one it works.
Like a cup, right?
Huh?
I had to see the finished project because I was worried for Jules in the workroom. But this was my favorite. It came together. It was the brief. This is punk rock and flapper mixed together.
Correct. This is not my favorite one. It is the one that I said who accomplished the brief the best. And this was the one. But I also like for me, even in the moment watching it, it was really over for me when she walked out and Betsy Johnson said, I just got transported back to that day. It was like, okay, well, you won. You won. Like, you literally did what was asked of you. You took that lady back to her clothes. Because I could totally see this coming down a Betsy Johnson runway immediately. Like, I love it. Also, as a drag queen, this is like the challenge of all challenges because that lady literally is more. Put the shit on.
Put
it on. Also, the studs on this, for me, it's the studs at the bottom on the train that really set it off for me. I loved it.
I have a question. Do you think she could have wore like a different color pump? The black looks good, but you think she could have wore a different color, like one of the colors that's in her coat or whatever that is?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, or even something just whimsical.
I wasn't thinking about that.
Maybe a boot
her Muppet realization came out of that.
If that's all we nitpicking, it's like maybe a little detail, but yeah, it's really cool. I love
it's nice. I just wanted to know if another color will work. I'm trying to picture it.
Shout out to Lexi Love for pointing out the fact that she didn't match the size correctly, so one was a deeper maroon than the other.
And she sure did cover most of that back. She made sure you couldn't see them. She just made sure you couldn't see the hemline, which, you know what? That's smart. Just hide the line. Then no one can tell. No one cares.
I thought she did it on purpose.
Well, she didn't do it on purpose. She just left it on purpose and just rocked with it. But it worked out. This is fab. Also, although that wig line was a little suspicious.
Well, when you wear finger weight wigs like that, it's gonna be a little.
Yeah, you gotta have a suspicious hairline with a finger wave. I guess that's true.
Gave us the 1920s hair and not that rock and roll hair that Susie gave us.
Susie gave, yeah.
She gave us
that's hair. Something about Mary wig that Susie had on. I cannot. You look like
whoever that is
next person, please.
Coming to the stage is butthole.
Pause. What you said? Kiss my cheeks. What you said?
I said whoever coming up next is a boot because she had went forward and went back. I said, oh, that's a boot.
You know what? Oh, y'all. This is what I like it a lot.
You like this?
Yes.
Garbage.
I like elements.
I'm giving her 10s. Y'all could chop, but I'll give her 10s.
There are elements of this that I don't hate.
50 years in the hole. Nope.
The butthole in the chop for me. I've been waiting for her to get her chop or root. She's always a chop for me. I don't like this face Keene wear that looked like a side Keene, and then she put the wig on top.
The wig on top sends me to hell. Like, why?
The wig is horrible, but I like Angela says, some parts of these I liked it. It wasn't as bad. I think she needed a shape.
I like her shoes.
For some reason, it gave me what's her name? It gave me Betsy Johnson.
There are some elements.
Betsy Johnson.
Here's what I needed.
You was correct at first, nephew. Betsy Ross would be appropriate.
Here's what I need. I need that pink dress to not be pink. I wish it was like black or deep brown or something. I wish it was just that and not that piece that's under it too. Because I don't really hate the idea of the cattails. I don't like how they're attached. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if the cattails got to be the color star here and everything else was a little more deep and like black and a little more muted, I get this is a punk rock grunge, whatever.
If it was a completely different outfit, it would have been better.
But I think the cattails was a good idea. Everything else,
the ferret shawl is not cute.
Mm-hmm. I like the cattails. I like the cattails. Mm-hmm. That's where it stops for me. Also, that tiny little hat thing. No,
top of that hood.
Oh God, yeah, from the head up. No, chop. Oh, child, Susie.
Chop said no. Don't even come down the runway. Send her back. Chop.
Saphira wants her character shoes back.
Mm-hmm. Wants her shoes back.
Saphira Crystal would like her character shoes back.
Lord have mercy.
That's all I saw when I saw this runway. I said, "Is that Saphira's Laducas?"
It's a.
I don't even listen. I didn't even see her shoes because I couldn't get past. It's something about Mary Wig. I mean,
here's the thing. You know what I think? I think what happened was Susie picked. I really think Susie picked this punk grunge flappers situation, and then was like, "Oh shit, maybe not do the same hair and whatnot aesthetic as I've been doing every single week. You never should have picked this category in the first place.
She should have went with prenup.
She should have went because she could have made something still." And the thing is, if she had to pick prenup, she still could have picked something in her flapper era type drag, and just made a flapper type wedding situation.
This is a situation of sometimes you should step outside of your comfort zone of what you normally do.
Here's the thing.
And try something else.
Yeah. I actually don't mind the dress as like a little cute performance number. Like just the dress part itself. If you were just coming out to twirl a number on a Tuesday night, I would be like, oh, okay, fine, whatever.
It wasn't the dress that was the problem. It was the styling and everything else that was the issue. It was the wrong wig. It was the wrong accessories. It was the wrong shoes. Wrong. So
we ain't gonna let the dress slide. That was a problem too.
No, the dress
Next person, please. Anybody else is walking? 5. Okay.
Oh, we still prepping though.
That's what they be doing. Anybody else is walking? 5, 4, 3, 2, category closed. Chop.
I gave Corey a little extra time. It's her last time here, so I gave her a little extra.
That's fine. Chop.
Now here's one thing I've learned about Corey, and I can appreciate from the makeup whether I would do it or not. So Corey's background is in digital animation. Corey has this thing for liking 2D things to be very 2D as opposed to 3D. She likes her drag to be easy to draw, easy to replicate, easy to turn into 2D art.
Right. Anybody else walking?
Because that's what she does.
Anybody else walking? Exactly. Anybody, that's what they do. Anybody else walking?
No,
category closed.
You're right. I mean, you're right.
Wait
no,
a minute, because we're not done judging her yet. Wait a minute, we're not done judging her yet. What she should have done was made this a little, just like her photo. It would look like a little 8-line poof, like a.
That's what they do at the malls. Anybody else walking?
Okay, wait a minute. Listen, can I finish my for you?
Of course.
Off at the knees. What she should have done is have more fabric to cover up the seam between the boobs and her actual chest. Mm-hmm. She also should have made this come in and then flare out and then put like a little crinoline under it to make it poof out so it would match the actual picture. What she should have done was the picture that she fucking showed them in the first place and not this bullshit.
The thing, I agree with you because they try to say, oh, you've done that silhouette before. Every week. But it would have been cleaner than this, and she would have been. I think she would have been safe had she did it. I think she would have been safe had she did her normal silhouette.
Like every week, this ain't no different. We've seen this since episode 1.
Do y'all remember that scene in Cinderella when she had on that pink dress and they just started ripping it up? Mm-hmm. In Cinderella, this is what it's giving.
I mean, even Betsy Johnson said it was just too clean. Like it is for Betsy Johnson. This is so clean. Like, I mean, it's not good, well made, but it's like there's no edge to this whatsoever.
That she got an Amazon same delivery of a little pink stretch dress, and she put it. Okay, shut up.
I don't know. I mean, I do appreciate her, but I think
this is
finding out about her like that background and her style, it helps me understand her makeup and why it's usually just one color with the white crease. I get it now. And even her face not being like
what you get. Tell us
why she keeps it 2D. Why her makeup is not like 3D makeup. Why it's not like doesn't have all those like defining colors and stuff like that. Not that depth. She wants to be as she put it, easy to draw. That's what she wants. I don't have to necessarily subscribe to it. I don't do it, but I can get it.
Friend,
it's one
the fact that you believe that bullshit that she was spouting about that fucking makeup is ridiculous.
But it makes sense for the rest. But it doesn't.
It does not make sense.
It applies to the rest of her drag, though.
No, we're not. We're not supporting bullshit on tonight.
No, because look at it. Most of her drag doesn't have stones and stuff. No, because most of her drag doesn't have stones.
Hold your hand.
It doesn't have accoutrements.
Between when I say
it's 2D.
No,
her drag is 2D.
No, sir.
I didn't say I would wear it.
It's 1D. There is no dimension. There is no design.
Pardon the judges, everybody.
There's no desirability.
Okay. I guess I get it because I'm also not a fashion girly. Like, I am not a find the best garment type girly. I am put on what's gonna work and walk out and cut up.
This doesn't work. And that's what I want. She could be 2D all she wants to, but this doesn't work. It does not look good on her. And someone needs to say, you might want to change that. I understand you like to animate and draw and whatever, but this doesn't look good on you. You need to switch it up and do something else.
I will say her makeup looks.
If you're gonna be an anime princess, I need you to go talk to Plastique together.
Not anime.
Please,
wait. Not anime. Because it's two different. It's a different.
Well,
not anime, but like
animation,
digital animation. Like
animation, anime, manga, whatever it is. She need to go back to the drawing board because it's not good.
I mean, this is not a great costume, period. What she drew was actually kind of cute.
Yes, and she should have made that's what I was saying. If she had made
she should have made that,
then we wouldn't be here talking about her.
Because the thing is, she could have took that idea and just went a little bit bigger with it than what she normally does and just made it a mid-length dress. And it would have been fine. It would have been fine. Like, you would have still been here this week, and we could have been saying goodbye.
She probably still wouldn't have been here. They were still going.
We needed her to go home. We just needed her to go home.
It was time. I mean, her makeup was pretty this week, at least.
One thing I want to say about Miss Corey Kling, girl, you over there minding everybody else's business. This person's dress is whatever. What about your dress? She's minding every episode. She's minding everybody else's business and saying how bad their stuff is. Girl, you've been in the bottom 3 times in a row? No, twice in a row. Mind your business. She giving anime for the baby. That that's a good. That's a good drag name, anime. But you're anime. You have anime type drag.
Child screaming.
Anyway, anybody else?
We are not gonna be disrespectful to Anime Bullock by letting that girl name.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, wait. Can I also argue? Hey Corey, I know you sometimes like to wear that 613 blonde, that really, really white.
It doesn't look good.
But this blonde doesn't look nearly as bad on you.
No, maybe because the top half of her head, from maybe her eyebrows up, is giving very much. I want to dance with somebody.
I was about to say that.
Somebody.
I like this hair. I actually like the hair and makeup on her.
I didn't call her.
I don't like the makeup, but I don't mind the hair. The hair is very Betsy. So that
anybody else walking?
Right.
Anybody else walking?
Chop.
I don't even have to read.
We love you too much to talk about it. At least I do. Yeah. I love you too much to talk about it.
But go back to it. She looks cute in that picture, though.
Wait, this is a great picture. Miss
Bernie.
The face.
Hold on, Miss Bernie. I need you to go and watch Life's a Drag on Gemini Films channel, and then come back and talk to us about Corey and trolling.
Man, here's the thing. Again, I feel bad for Corey because somebody showed up on this show last season and gave Corey King before Corey King got to show up, and so now we found it a regurgitated version of somebody else.
Friend, you keep saying that.
I mean it.
I understand that you mean it. If you think that's what it is, and it's not, because they're two different. He is not giving no kind of plain Jane, not even a little bit.
Right, I don't find them the same.
He's not giving his. If plain Jane, this not the same.
But that's because Corey knew she couldn't actually be that damn mean. Like, let's also be fair in the fact that it was never going to work anyway, because when you look like this and not like this, you can't be that mean to people on television.
I would like to challenge that thought with one name, Tamisha Iman.
Tamisha Iman wasn't that nasty to nobody though.
She was gonna punch the shit out of Candy, and
she fought with another minority.
Candy started it.
But Candy started it. But Candy's also another minority.
I said rightfully so. She was about to ball up her fist because I was ready to ball up my fist.
And that was, and let's be very fair, that was two grown ass niggas about to fight. Like that, and also Corey is another minority. I mean, not Corey, Candy is another minority. Tamisha never had a moment like that with a white person. It would have went very different.
You think if a white girl had stepped to her like Candy,
they wouldn't have. They all was scared of her.
Same damn thing?
They was all scared of her because. Well, that's because Lala Ree told them that man likes to fight.
And does.
And she a ballroom girl too, so.
Yeah. And that's Tamisha Iman, a nigga from the 80s, the 80s, a whole family, and then turn gay.
I have a question.
Bernie said that's so the shade within that comment. She said no, because a black queen could be doing nothing like Lana.
I have a question.
Yes, please. Yes, baby. What's your question?
Anybody else walking? 5. Get her out of my face. I'm on my Suki tonight. I'm on my Suki and my Jack.
Here's the thing. I appreciate the middle bow is cute. That's all I have for this look. The middle bow is cute.
Quoting the white twink, Carson. I understand. She could have had like a big bow, a medium bow, and a small bow, or vice versa. I actually thought she could have had a small, medium, and a large.
You should have went small, medium, large.
She did not give a shit. I'm sorry, Anya. You didn't care. You knew that you were safe. You said it in Untucked. You said it in Untucked. She did not care about this challenge. I'm doing the most.
Oh, Untucked, baby. They got back in Untucked, and she looked at them people, and she said. She said, based on all of us who was out there, am I safe? And everybody, and I do mean everybody, in one resounding voice said, yes.
Really, because it was based off this challenge alone. I was expecting Anya and Corey to be going at it in a lip sync.
I feel like the judging week I feel like the judging we got.
As soon as the butthole didn't pick him for the thing, I knew what it was gonna be.
When they made a big old deal about butthole not picking Corey, I was like, oh, they got to fight tonight. Got it. And then they made the whole episode about their relationship. I said, ooh, one of them going home today. Here's the thing. I feel like, and Jamar made a comment earlier in the comments earlier and said the judging was suspicious. Here's why I feel like the judging was suspicious. Because the judging we got said Anya should have been lip syncing today. The judging we saw. But for Anya to walk in after the judging to the girls in Untucked and say, based on what we heard out there, do y'all think I'm safe? And them girls comfortably said, yes. We didn't hear what the people heard.
No. You want to know why she was safe? Because of the way she responded to the critique. She was
the critiques. Yep. Oh, down.
If she had given an excuse, if she had put her head down, it was like, oh my God, I didn't want to disappoint you, blah, 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 blah. No, any of that bullshit that normally happens, they would have put her ass in the bottom because they was like, oh, we gonna see let's see what happens when you get critiques that ain't the best, and see how you respond to that shit. Listen, they put her in the bottom, give them critiques, and let's see what she do with it. And the fact that she not only absorbed the critique, but then threw it back. It was like, well, I guess I don't know nothing about links. I knew I'm gonna have to check it out and figure it out.
That took me out. I hollered, and you know what? I agree with you.
That's why she wasn't in the bottom.
I agree with you.
Listen,
that charisma will pull. That charisma on that stage will pull you out.
That charisma and that nerve.
Okay, we'll pull you right out the bottom.
We'll pull you through.
What's up, D?
Anybody else walking? 5.
Oh my God.
He's tired of looking at it.
Pity tens. The judges be pity tens.
No. In other words, what that really means is it's a chop, but I don't want your drag mama to be mad
but when she gets to battles, we're not picking her.
That part. We'll let you through because you show up every week.
Battles, baby. We'll let you. It's cute.
We'll let you through.
This is she ran for prom queen, but she came in last in the voting. That's what this is giving.
Not last.
You know what though?
Dead last.
You know what?
I appreciate.
Listen,
I can appreciate vision.
Here come your fellow drag queen trying to shoot you some bail. Go ahead, go on, try to
I'm gonna give you a little bit.
Go on, baby.
I'm gonna give her a little bit. There is
one day you might have to work with her. We probably never gonna meet this broad, but you might work with her. So go on, shoot.
Here's the thing: there is a clear vision here.
Oh my God! Clear to who?
What I mean is it needs to be executed better, right?
I'm not putting my contacts on to see this better. Clear to who?
Again, another situation. I understand that Lana has this Model S body. I need a cup in these busts. When you make your garments, girl, I need a little cup. This the 80s, Lana. Your hair and your skirt should be just as big. I needed tulle all up under that skirt to give it a little weight. Now, she said on the runway, she went a little whimsical, more campy than she normally would have. But for the size of this hair, that bow is pretty average size. Again, I think there's a clear idea. I just want everything to be taken up. I want the dress bigger. I want the skirt bigger. I want that bow in the hair bigger. I still would have called her safe. But yeah, it was
kind of growing. I'm not. It's cute. It's like I said, pity tens. Like it's not bad, but it's still not tens.
I liked it more every time because I watched the episode about 3 times today. I liked it more each time I watched it.
It's cute.
Next is the groom. We have the prenup section.
Stand to the side.
Yeah, tons of cross stand to the side. Like there's nothing wrong with this. There's
perfect.
You know what? No, pause. It's not perfect. You know what I don't like? This is gonna be so nitpicky. I want some dimension in that bow. That bow just feels like an afterthought. I don't know if I wanted it bigger or if I want like a black layer around so like it has a white and a black outline. Like I just want it has no dimension. It's just a white bow. Like it's just there. If it was stoned to Jesus, like in some crystal stones, clear stones. If it had like another one behind it that was black, or one in front of it that was black, a little bit smaller. Yeah, I just need
it sticks out. It sticks out, but not in a good way.
It definitely feels like an afterthought.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of how it's made. It just.
I have a question about the wig, because it looked like 2 earmuffs and then hair. Or maybe because it's all black and jewels, I didn't understand or see the style of the wig.
This the problem with the girls.
A lot of the detail was lost.
What the problem is the girls would have never known. Yeah, the girls wouldn't have known that it was an all black stage, because it was not an all black stage until this season. So all black looks would have never gotten eaten up like this. Before on the other season,
new stage. I thought the new stage came out last season.
It only came out for the finale when they did the lip sync Lollapalooza and stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
But other than that, they had the old stage where it wasn't all black. So you used to be able to have all black looks on Drag Race, and they would be fab because you see through all the details. Now with that black stage, the black floor, the black background, wearing black on the stage is.
You mean to tell me they can't LED light to where it's a different color? Like all the money they got, and they got this brand new stage, and they didn't fix this stage to where they can change the coloring and light it up or darken it up depending on what they got going on.
They won't do that to. I know I can understand why they won't do that. I can also understand why you would want them to do that, and like I can understand both sides, but it's a lot. That would be a lot. Here's the thing: trying to light to be able to see black on black is a pain. It's almost impossible anyway. So to show all them black details in a black background, it's. If we do that, we're gonna start seeing the girls. We're gonna start seeing the people undergarments. Like it's not gonna be good because you had to put so much light on that stage. It would. Next up is Sam's store. This was a clean tens across, and I was bored with it.
Seen it before?
Does it give him Madonna? It's not bad, but it's giving Madonna, and I would give it an 8, not a 10. An 8.
I wouldn't chop her, but she's not gonna get a chop. Yeah, I'll say kiss my cheek said it's a chop then. It's a 10. It's either 10s or it's a chop. Like it's no in between. Here's the thing. She can have her 10s. She's not winning the battles.
No,
she's not.
She's not. Maybe it depends who they put her against. If they put her against like,
she's winning against Sam. I mean, she's winning against like Susie and Lydia and Corey and Anya.
Susie got shot. They got shot.
Oh right, they're not even in it. I mean, she's not even winning against Arietti. Wait, fuck all of that. I know you didn't care for it, but in terms of presentation, this was nice. I appreciated the ride me. I appreciate.
I would like that skirt. I got an event that I could wear that too.
The skirt was cute.
Nice.
I thought the skirt was super cute.
It was actually the top half and the hair and the veil that I didn't really care too much for. But the waist down was cute. Also, the gold shoe. I know she had gold jewelry, so it's fine, but I didn't care.
I'll wait till this person come on, but you could have switch her out with somebody else, but we'll get to her.
Yeah, but this was fine. Shout out to Sam. For me, this was the best presentation of the night.
I love
Lydia. I mean, sorry. Oh, forgive me. Lexi Love coming to the stage in the silhouette of silhouettes.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I'll go first. We're gonna let y'all have it. I just appreciated that this was not something that we have seen before. I appreciated that the silhouette was not the same thing as everybody else, and it was such a departure from what everybody else did on the stage. I was here for it. 10s across.
Okay, so in the judging panel, they want you to come closer. I'm gonna need you to come closer if I give you my 10s. Do you have a picture of her panty?
No. Why we have pictures of her panty?
No, because when you see the way how it's you see how it's cut, right? I didn't like it.
Okay.
It's because the dress
is giving very much Aerosmith in that video where they had the wedding. What's the name of that song?
I think she should.
That's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, Bride.
It's me very Aerosmith, White Snake. She's dancing on the hood of the car because her boyfriend's in the band. It's.
I don't know that song.
Here's the thing. I thought this was my winning look for the night. To me, this gave Betsy Johnson, and it gave Lexi's perspective. It gave Lexi Love doing Betsy Johnson, whereas what Jules wore looked like something I could have seen Betsy actually make herself. This I wouldn't see like this coming down a Betsy runway, but based on everything Lexi has given us to turn this out, I was like, this makes sense. And then it was the selling. It was the fact that she walked down with the bouquet of pins. And she spray painted all the pins to be gold. And then you didn't actually notice they were pins until somebody, either you looked that hard or you heard Carson make the comment. Because in this picture, you cannot tell that's a bunch of pins in that bouquet.
If she was in the judging panel, I would be that.
And
judge
I still don't care.
They'll be asking D, and I'll be like just contemplating, like, and then I would just do this.
This is giving me the elevated version of that tarp that she had cut a hole through. But I know that y'all love her.
Living for it.
And everything she got, and y'all be going up for her. So I'm gonna let y'all have this one, even though I hated the rainbow bright hair. I hated it.
I understood. I liked it a lot. I liked it.
It was everything.
I would have preferred her hair be black.
I just didn't want to see
I need her to have a cute little 24-inch bust down with a middle part, just to break up all of that white. But you know, who is me? What do I know?
You know a lot. Don't do that.
I could see that. Now, here's the thing: if it wasn't this straight bust down with this color hair, I would have actually liked to see this hair up and like into a little more design. Like, yeah. What?
With that hair, why she look like she live in the pork and beef projects with that hair?
See. Now she go to Martin Luther King Jr. High School too.
She was that random white girl and Save the Last Dance. Not Julia Stiles, the other one.
Please, not
She's giving I have black friends. Seriously though, I do have black friends and a black baby daddy. Anyway, next person.
Not and a black baby daddy. My God, on today, Jesus.
Jesus.
Who else is walking? Who else?
Across let's go. All right, shout out to Lexi. Well, this is the last one.
Category closed.
Wait. We brought Betsy Johnson out. To all you hoes.
I was waiting for her to do the cartwheel, and she hit us with a split.
That's Betsy. That is 80. And I'm sorry I got the wrong picture, but I just was moving quick. This is 82-year-old Betsy Johnson on the floor. And I really just have to appreciate this lady a little bit because I was watching the episode and really getting into how she interacted. And during Untucked, she said that there are two happiest days in her life that she's had just the most fun and most joy. The day her child was born and then her coming to get to do this. Now, a lot of people talk shit and they fluff up what they say when they're in that room with them people. I genuinely believe this lady when she said it. I genuinely believed her when she was excited about seeing this. And as, you know, another queen who appreciates, even though her style is not mine, I'm not a more is more queen. I'm very more minimal. But I appreciate, one, Betsy, you were the first person to have the dolls in your shows. This is recorded knowledge. You are that girl forever and a day, period. First and foremost. Betsy Johnson was the first person to have trans women as models in her major runway shows. So, period. I kind of thought that's why Lexi was going to win this episode.
Betsy.
I really feel like Betsy used to be the hot Cheeto girl at her school. That's what Betsy gave me.
She said she was actually really quiet and shy, and that the only time she really used to come out of her shell was when she'd get to put on her dance costumes and all her extra her drag essentially.
Betsy, get your LSS girl. We call you for your LSS girl. Legend.
They let her have her LSS today, and she definitely got, she earned it. She deserved it, and If you don't know who she is, if you're watching this, if you are a fan of drag, if you are a fan of people who support us and you support fashion, you need to know who Betsy Johnson is.
I didn't know who she was.
Yeah, if you say you like fashion and you don't know who she is, we
gonna check your credentials. We gonna look at you funny. What you mean? You don't know
you're lying. Drake, right? Because if your only fashion references are that clean cut Chanel bullshit, no flip. I'll give her one. The lady is an icon. Like no shade, the lady is an icon.
Icon statement.
Like she 82 on the stage.
82, and I was looking for her to do a cartwheel.
And instead she hit.
That's her signature.
And it is. And you know what I was actually mad about this episode? I was mad that the only person who skipped on the runway was Susie Toot.
She did?
She skipped on her way back, like a little light skip, but like nobody else really got
the skip
whimsical with the lip syncs. Everybody was walking model-esque, and I was kind of like,
they probably don't know who she really is.
Not flip putting them.
They can't because even for a Betsy runway, like Sam Star. With that skirt on, sis, you were supposed to be bopping and bouncing around, flipping and jumping. Girl, you was not supposed to be walking nowhere. You were supposed to be bopping. Okay, it's Betsy Johnson. Don't walk. You walk for like 10 seconds for the camera photo. Other than that, you dancing on her runway. If you've never seen a Betsy Johnson runway, you should watch it. This shit is fun. But our tops this week were Jules, Ariete, and
Ariete is never a top for me because she's got a nasty attitude. She looks like Satan. Okay, move on.
Were Jules, Ariete, and Lexi Love. And the bottoms were Corey
Ariete.
King. The bottoms were on your nerve.
Shut up.
On your nerve.
You gotta deal with Ariete one more week, baby. Trust me.
Corey King. I'm sorry, Lord.
I like it.
Anya, Corey, and Corey's bottom, Lydia. In the bottom today. Do we have any dissent, feelings differently about who was in the top and the bottom?
I wouldn't mind seeing Sam, but I do get now looking at Lexi Love's outfit. I love it even. I love it more. It was just seeing the panty for me, which was kind of like, was it cut uneven? I don't know, but it was good. It was good.
Well, her slip underneath was cut on the diagonal, so that would explain.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and I saw the panty, so I was wondering if it was deliberate or not.
I think it was on purpose. I think it was on purpose.
Yeah. Because it's the same. I think she made the panty too, because it looks like the same lace as the dress.
Okay.
I think us saying the panty was on purpose.
Miss Love.
Which, by the way, Lexi, you are a trans woman, newly trans woman who wore a white lace panty. Bitch, that tuck is immaculate and it's no shade. Mm-hmm. No shade.
Is she? Well, I don't know that woman, so I can't.
I don't know if she. I don't give a damn. I don't know. We're on Drag Race. People tuck on Drag. I mean, hell, fuck that. I have one of my best drag friends is a cisgender woman. She obviously don't tuck, but she does put like she smooths shit out because she's a big girl. And so regardless, there's still work that has to be done. The fact that either there's nothing under there and we don't see, like, I don't see anything under white lace, which means it's layered. Means about two or three layers of the white lace, and I'm here for that. Damn, Lexi, that outfit is fab. I just keep seeing more and more reasons.
Like a doll. It looks like a Bratz doll.
It's good.
Our rainbow doll. What are those rainbow dolls?
Mm-hmm. Rainbow Bright.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's like a new doll called Rainbow High or something like that.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that one.
But then the judging happened. Did anybody have thoughts about today's judging?
Yes. Stop nitpicking. Y'all tried to humble all your nerve and it didn't work. Try harder. Because it do take nerve. Amen. Also, Butthole didn't win that lip sync. I don't give a damn what none of y'all said. Butthole did not win.
I don't even remember what happened.
She did not.
I don't know. I agree.
Just like Corey didn't win that lip sync last week.
I think Corey won her lip sync last week.
Absolutely not.
I don't think occasion here. I'll say this. I don't think Acacia lost. I think Corey won.
Yeah, no.
What does that mean?
No, because if you say, I'm sorry, if you take your shoes off, you to a bucking type song, to a song that you can pull a buck to, if you take your shoes off and you don't buck down, you gotta go home. You have to go home. You gotta go. Because why did you take your shoes off?
So she can't take her shoes off, but Corey wig can be on the floor next to her head.
After a dip, some duck walks, 6 heel
Please, absolutely
kicks,
not. Not that lazy ass.
That wig did a better dip
than she did.
I mean, agreed. But my thing is, after all of them stunts for the wig to fly off after the last stunt, I'm not as mad as somebody just kicking shoes off because they don't want to wear them anymore.
Well, I always advocate taking your fucking shoes off because shoes are dumb. So taking your shoes off ain't never gonna be an L for me. Sorry about it.
And I didn't see her take her shoes off. I thought Acacia was embodying the song, the emotions of the song more, and Corey was just kicking and flipping and doing what they call the noggin, because it damn sure wasn't.
It was definitely noggin. It was definitely noggin.
Shout out to Naomi.
It was definitely noggin.
That was nothing I ever seen in no ballroom. So Corey did not win that to me last week. Mm-mm.
The thing is, and I'll say this, when it comes to the drag scene, I hate this because I've seen it happen. And if you are one of the girls in my scene who does this, you should stop, but there's no hate to you. The people who look like this love nogging. They go up for it.
Unless you're European.
Unless you look like this. Because I cannot, even when my audience looks like this, I can't miss my dip. If I'm off beat, they will not go up for me. They will not cheer. They will not scream. I don't have to do a dramatic dip. I just have to land on beat. But when I get around the people who look like this and I perform, I make sure that them elements are clean. Because if it's not,
they're going to talk about you. Hallelujah.
And will. And I
Bernie, what you mean it should have been a double sachet? Oh, it should have been a double sachet away?
Last
week. I would have been mad. This week, last week, next week.
Now, last week
all the week.
Here's the thing. This week, damn. Yes and no. My producer brain is on right for this week.
Turn it off.
What is wrong with you today? Damn.
Because I be trying to stick up for the people always. even down to the web reality world. I'm the girl known for like giving everybody a chance, but I explain why I do that.
Yeah, I'd be like, come on. You be like, come on, guys. It doesn't have if you just think about it this way, and I don't want to think about that.
Here's the thing, and I explained this because Reese tried to say that shit to me the other way, and I say that I give everybody this chance. And I'll say this comfortably. I will give everybody the chance to succeed, no matter what. I will always believe in you. 2 reasons. 1, you will never be able to say that Angela Roche was preying on your downfall. And 2, when you fail, if you fail, that's on you. You can't say I had nothing. I was rooting for you. I gave you all the outs. Then when you fucked up now if I come drag you, it's on and popping. I get to drag you comfortably. That's why that one man who promised me half a show, edited and provided and never delivered, I can call you an ain't shit person. And I can call you don't deliver because you made me a promise man to my face that you didn't deliver on. So I can say you ain't shit. But that's why I do it.
Wait, pause. Rewind. We not going to run past that statement like you didn't just say what you said. Who promised you some stuff?
Clock it.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Clock it.
Hell.
Why would you believe? Here comes your auntie. Because I know good and fucking well you expected that lame ass nigga to do any fucking thing said he was gonna do. That nigga can't keep a promise to himself. How he gonna do it for somebody else? Niggas come out the blue making promises nobody asked him for and still can't fulfill them. Why would you think?
Wait, Abby, so here's where I was coming from, right? And we'll get back to this. Here's where I was coming from. What happened was I never watched any of his shows prior to that last season supposed to be coming out. We're talking about KL Allen, the producer of OMS TV, the executive producer of OMS TV. It's a web reality, or not web reality. It's a web-based television show.
Never do nothing.
What shows do they do?
G Status, ATL Hustle was their main show.
He did like the Wicked Witch of the East.
Exactly. But so what happened was, Abby, I had never seen any of their shows prior to this. I still never watched more than one episode of any G Status because I was waiting for season 3. I said, you know what? I've never seen it. Let me just go watch season 3. I'll just jump in here. We'll get it moving. You know, all the chaos happened, the foolishness, the fool la down to the CCB went on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Cool. You know me, I end up there. I ain't got no problem with the people. So me and him was talking just because I'm not coming at him crazy because I don't know him to do that. He say, Angela, I say, KL, how about this? How about instead of all of this talking, I said, how about you just give us some work? I said, shut the people up with the work. I said, can you at least say to us that you're going to give us half an edited season before the first episode drops so that the stuff come out on a regular basis? He say, Angela, I promise you, I'm going to have half the season edited and ready to go. Here's I don't know him at this point, right? I have no reason to believe that this man is lying to my face. None whatsoever.
His lips was moving. That should have been enough.
I didn't know him. I know better now, but I didn't know, right? Because I can call you a liar. You lied to my face, right? I have no problem calling that man a liar. He lied to my face. But at the moment, I didn't know this, so I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Now, here's where I sit with it. I can call you a liar, sir, because I gave you the benefit of the doubt publicly. You said you was going to do it. And then when the shit was supposed to drop, and I said, he got up on the live with me, and I said, hold on, I'm not going to come at you sideways. Sir, me and you had a direct conversation. You promised me this. Do we have it? Yes or no? No, Angela, we do not. Okay, cool. So when I call you a liar, don't be mad at me. And he was like, all right.
That's nice. But you only had to say to me, oh, he promised me X, Y, and Z. And I could have told you that's a bald-faced lie and not to fucking expect anything from this nigga because he ain't never delivered on any promise that he has given us thus far. Therefore, no.
Well, I didn't know about that.
I'm going to need you to take them rose-colored glasses off and put your prescription lenses on your face so you can see what the fuck is going on and stop giving everybody the benefit of the goddamn doubt.
I give it to him one time. The moment you fail, now I can hold it against you. That's just how I feel about it.
Walking? Is anybody else walking?
This category closed. Apparently, somebody mentioned on the Roscoe's that this might have been their first official full kiss. I don't believe, but you know what?
So they fucking and not kissing? Wait a minute, what the hell?
Exactly. That's all.
Maybe on camera.
I didn't give a shit about that kiss. Which was worse, the kiss or Corey's rum raise? Which was worse? I didn't like none of them.
Okay, I like the build-up. Shout out to the editors. The way that this got edited together and the build-up to this was fun. It was also because they threw in Anya's. It was also because they threw in Anya's confessional going, finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, which, yes.
Unfortunately, nobody was waiting for that moment.
No. What we mean is, let's go ahead and solidify this relationship so we can be done with it. Because they talk about it. It's a little cute. But we haven't seen them do anything cute together, right?
You know why? Because we don't care.
You did 350 in the oven, 350 in the oven.
Here's the thing, you don't care
ready to cook
personally, but as a storyline writer, I need to be able to show this story at completion. And what better moment to show it at completion right before one of you hoes goes home? So from a television standpoint, thank y'all for doing this because y'all sealed the deal on this storyline being over. Y'all told us they together. They're still together. We didn't need to see. Why was the story to begin with? Because people don't typically start fucking while they're working together like this. This is not regular.
You ain't never worked in a call center, then.
I didn't say. I said it like this. I'm talking about television. I'm talking about reality. I'm talking about RuPaul Drag Race.
Okay, girl.
On camera, we can see it. The last time this happened was Vanjie and
Brooklyn,
season 11,
and we believed it and we cared. These two, I don't
because
care.
we like them. We don't
because we
like
them.
two.
Y'all don't like Corey.
I barely like
we
Brooklyn.
don't like. Well, we don't like. We on the fence with Butthole.
That's fair.
Butthole's okay. I'm just not a Corey King fan. She gone anyway.
Here's the thing. I like Corey as a television personality.
She was annoying.
Here's the thing, though. Now, you say that. I feel like these next few episodes about to be boring. I'm about to be bored. Bring me. I'm sorry. I hate to say it because Lana mentioned it earlier, and I kind of agree with her. I kind of miss Joella. Not the looks. I miss Joella's fucking commentary. I'm sorry. I miss it. Low key.
It's enough delusional people still left, so Joella is not missed.
But they're not. But the thing is, I think I enjoyed Joella's delusion because it was so far off kilter.
They all delusional.
Whereas, the thing is, Arietti's delusion ends up making her just be nasty to people. And then, Susie's delusion, she ends up being, mean to the people who are rooting for her. You know, it was really awkward the other episode where Anya has been your best friend and has been supporting you all season, has been on your side every time the people came at you crazy. And then you mad at her for doing well?
She mad at herself for not doing well. She wasn't mad at
I was like, what the fuck was this?
Jealous. But I would love to say, Sam Star, I fucks with you now. Same. When she said, who voted for Anya? When it was, she's like, who voted for Anya? And then last week when Anya went to the back, she gave Anya a kiss or something. Like they are cool. They are cool. They seem like they're really cool. I like Anya's and Sam Star. I like Sam Star a little bit more.
Here's what I like about Sam. Well, what it is about Sam is the Sam you saw in the first few episodes. Every time the cameras came on, she thought she was at Miss Gay USA pageant.
She's very pageant girl.
She wasn't being, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna put your name out there, but it's on Facebook, girl. She wasn't being Sam Perky. She was trying to be Sam Star, the pageant princess.
Mm-hmm.
She even said on the show, she was like, once y'all gave me permission to let go, she said, I don't have to be prim and proper at all times. Y'all not gonna judge me for that. Mm-hmm. Oh, and she immediately was like, oh girl, I'll let it all hang out. Well, not my boss, but whatever. And I said, oh shit, y'all in trouble. And that's why I said it. I said right now, I said, y'all are in trouble. The girls are in trouble because her mother basically did the same thing.
Not Alicia Keys.
Susie. Because when she put that damn scarf on her head looking like Gypsy Prince.
Somebody said she like Alicia Keys. Who said that?
Corey did.
Corey, you know who Alicia Keys is, girl? Well, then again, she had.
Anya said that is not a do-rag. This is a do-rag.
They said give it very Simone tease, and I said this is what you will not do.
Simone, if she not raw on listen,
because Simone actually wore that big ass do rag on the stage.
That was everything. Oh, you didn't like it? I have one of those. That's fine. Not that long, but I have a do rag that's long on the floor.
Here's the thing about it. I appreciated the culture of it. I didn't actually care for that wrong way. Anyway, this was this episode of Drag Race.
We gotta talk about this.
Yeah, Corey's gone.
Bye.
I think at this point now we have mostly people or only people who are looking to compete. I will say this to you, Corey, though. You showed up with a plan. You showed up maybe to try and do well in the competition. And once you realized that was not going to be your story, that was not going to be your reality, you quickly changed over to let me make good television. Because whether y'all like her or not, whether y'all want to see her in a one way or not, the lady is going to be back on All Stars for the television aspect alone. I promise you the producers love her. I promise you the producers love her because she says yes. Corey? Yes.
They gonna put her and Play Jane on.
Which All Stars?
Oh, that's gonna be the one. And you know what? It might actually be good. Here's the thing. I feel like if Corey go call Jada Essence Hall. Okay, go call Jada Essence Hall. Why? Go call because I need you to get with some girl. I need you to get with some melanated girls who can help you get.
Simone. He's going to do the opposite.
No, because Simone drag is a little too less draggy. I need you to go see some of these draggy black girls.
Explain.
Simone give realness.
He he needs to be around some niggas. Is what he's trying to say, but he's saying it politely, and he's not gonna do that because he's not in touch with the internal nigga inside. So that's never
Here
good.
at Crystal, she can tap.
Yeah, go. That's the one. Go hit up Christopher Crystal. Corey
Maybe
King, go hit up
Tamisha and Mal might slap the door in your face, but
definitely might be in the second season.
Actually, quiet as this cat. Now you know what? That would actually be could be a storyline that would be interesting. Could you imagine
I need them to do a new show called Drag Boot Camp, and Safari Crystal and Tamisha Iman are the coach.
At least, yeah.
Get these bitches in check.
Mo Hart can give her a little whatever.
That would be good. Mo Hart. Yeah, call Safira, call Mo Hart. You know, the girls who give a little camp with their blackness.
Not Naomi.
I love Mo Hart. Don't call her. She's doing bearded drag right now, and I don't like it. So don't call.
Oh, because of the mustache?
Yeah, it do something to me. It's upsetting to me and my homegirls.
I get what you mean, but I love that it's different.
I get where here's the thing. What it is also, it's probably more so because it's something that I hate that I know these niggas' real names. But it's probably more of a thing for him than it is for her.
Right. I understand that wholeheartedly, which is why I don't give her too much guff about it.
Because there are definitely a few things that I do, and I'd be like, damn, Juwanza does not want to do this, but Angela kind of needs it. And there'll be other days, like some days I don't be caring if my sideburns show under my wigs, depending on how much the booking fee is. Because I'm like, you know what? Juwanza likes having them.
Yeah, I don't pay me.
And I don't want to get rid of them for Angela. Like, I don't. And so sometimes I just don't. I just don't get rid of stuff for, you know.
This has been wonderful. We got another live in like 2 minutes.
Ooh. Well, let me get y'all up out of here. With that being said, I think we said everything we need to say about this episode. I don't know where we're going to be next week, but we'll let y'all know. So to everybody
who's local drag queen, don't be stingy and don't act weird when you give them the money. Amen. Okay.
Amen. To everybody who is here, came in, said something, share some love, spread some love, receive some love. Just know that I love you more than that, and I appreciate y'all for being here. My name is Angela O'Shea. We will see y'all in the next one. Be blessed or don't be at all. It really ain't my business, but I see y'all.
Don't be blessed.